Good afternoon, everybody, and anyone, and welcome to another NEXTECHKC stream production. I'm Wes. Hope you guys are having a good afternoon, and I am super excited. I'm going to do my best to keep up with my energy level with my voice the best I can today. I don't know if you can tell it hurts me, but my voice is gone from yesterday. I lost rock for this show up yesterday. Today, I'm even more excited. We have a fantastic Overwatch tournament. I'm not hyping this up for you randomly. This is by far the most competitive tournament we've had for Overwatch in Kansas City. This is the biggest gaming thing that's ever happened in Kansas City here at NEXTECHKC, and we are happy to be part of it. I hope you guys that are watching are ready to get into this. If you're playing it, you guys are about to have a good time. We have some awesome teams. Real quick, we get a rundown of the teams that we have here. We have one pickup group team. They met here today. We put together some free agents today. They still have the Misfits. They get a buy round. They got seen in the one slot, which is pretty funny. So we got them getting a buy round. Beyond them, we have Park Esports, Park University. We have Kansas University, Kansas State University Wildcats, the U.S. Army, St. Ambrose University, and Spartan Fires. Spartan Fires, another Kansas City local team that been here for a long time. I am super beyond excited. I can't express words. I think this tournament is going to be absolutely fantastic. I hope you guys are ready to roll and ready to get into this. I'm going to adjust my microphone real quick here so I can get a little bit closer to my face. I don't think I'm going to scream this loud all day. So one moment. Okay, there we are. Picked it back up right there. There, we're good to go. Hope you guys are ready to go. We're going to get into this. My first game today is the KSU Wildcats versus St. Ambrose University. I hope you guys are super excited. I've got somebody here. Let me see real quick. Somebody trying to join in. Let me get in here. Give me one moment here, guys. All right, I'm getting him in here. Oh, gotcha. All right. Gotcha. Get this set up, got a little bit real quick. Everybody getting settled in here. Oh, what's going on? Hello, camera, please sit down. Sit down. Don't need all that. 1 second. Why is my camera so blown out? After that, that fixed up. It's a professional stream here at NEXTECHKC. Seriously? Oh, it's the sun. The sun has come out to say hello. They opened. Okay, well, can't fix that. They opened a blind, and now it is just straight murdering my camera. Nothing I can do about that. What are you gonna do, man? LAN, it happens. LAN happens. All right, a little bit late going into this day. We had the Shiny Dreamers up on stage, getting everything started. Having a good time up there with the dance and everything. We are ready to get going. Let's do it. First game of the day here on stream, KSU Wildcats versus St. Ambrose University. I hope you guys are hyped and ready. I am. I've been waiting for this literally for months. I've known that I would be working together with NEXTECHKC and KC Game On to hopefully put together this Overwatch tournament. We are getting able to do that now, and I'm getting able to broadcast and cast this. I'm super excited. And yeah, hopefully my voice keeps up. Anytime you may hear a break from me, it's because I'm drinking lots and lots of water. I'm also chugging honey. So if you guys want to get in on that, chug some honey with me at home. It's going to be a good time. I'm very excited to see all these different collegiate teams from the Kansas City area play together. I know a lot of these teams have played each other in the past in different NACE events and different local tournaments around the area. I have never been lucky enough to be able to cast with them. So I'm super excited to see what these teams can bring. We've also got a couple of PUG teams. One team that I know that plays together very consistently, and another that just got met here at the event at NEXTECHKC. So see how they can bring in fire as well. Lots of meta choices, I'm assuming here. We're gonna see probably lots of Moira, lots of Pharah, lots of Reaper, a little bit of Mei here and there, lots of double shield, Orisa, Sigma, and that does look like what all these teams are bringing. Looks like Kreenak on the side of St. Ambrose is going to be bringing out a little bit of Hanzo, so see what he can do on this first point. Coming into oh man, excuse me. Ooh, it's tough, guys. My voice is already giving out. First point, though, coming up on this right now, going for the capture. Everybody's trying to get filed in here. Let's see if we can get a little bit of view on this Pharah. Trying to knock that Reaper up off the top. The Pharmacy in the background with the full damage support. Trying to get up here. It is a dogfight up in the air. Pharmacy v Pharmacy. Nobody able to go down right now. No picks. Lots of good feelings coming out. Ground war going on. So stay up here in this mid-air fight. Good rocket right there from Profac. Knocks Sleepy down. Hits him again mid-air. Bispy going to be the first one to get a first blood here for the side of KSU, however. And Vin going to keep following suit as well. Sleepy going to try to get out of here on the Pharah and runaways. It does look like KSU Wildcats are going to open up here. Kansas State taking this first point. Good little quick pick from Bispy on the Reaper. And that just opened up the door of opportunity. Oh, a great stagger kill. Kreenak trying to come around on the Hanzo. Wasn't able to get around to where he wanted to be. And Pharah taking him out. So it's going to be a little bit staggered. It's going to give him a few extra 3% now. Profolk. I mean, if I butcher your guys' names, I apologize. I'm trying to get over here and get another pick on the background as well. Haha and Barlander both with Coalescence up. Haha will open up right here. No response. Now Barlander goes after a little bit of a delay. The Coalescence battle, beam battle, is happening. Nobody falling right now. Percentages ticked up to 40. Sleepy going to get a pick, this time on the Reaper. Taking out that first original Bloodlust character. Kreenak on the Hanzo as well. Going to go ahead and slap him down. So great pick off by Hanzo there. He's got his Dragon Strike up as well. Back and forth on the point. Barlander gets an easy pick onto Orisa with the Moira. A little bit of right click action taking him out, but not able to get the full capture here as the delay coming out from K-State was hanging in there. They will finally recapture. Bispy actually coming in last minute. Another full free percentage now. Great delay, giving about 8%. Now the Mercy comes in. The stagger, he tried to get the res off, but it's not going to happen. And after about a 15% of staggered delay, St. Ambrose finally able to get the decap. Ultimates up on both sides. Bigger, I would say, for the side of St. Ambrose, however. They do have the Barrage and the Hanzo. Oh, but Profac taking him out right here. Gonna get the res off, it looks like. Slam comes down from Sigma. The Reaper ult from Bispy, a great play. All the ultimates used right there. Profac and Bispy double teaming up, and they're gonna get a full team wipe. As K-State gonna clean them out. Only 26% for St. Ambrose. K-State coming out swinging right now. They use a ton of ultimates. St. Ambrose is going to have to come back and set up extremely quickly now. It's going to get to that 99% very fast. Supercharger is going to be ready for the Orisa, so a lot of damage coming out, but they already used the Reaper ultimate, so no Death Blossom Supercharger combo. There is the Dragon Strike coming in through the middle, but Profolk has already gotten the knockout onto the Moira. Haha, not going to be able to use that Coalescence. Gets the res on him though, so we'll be even it back up. And that time though, Sleepy does go down. The Coalescence is out. Jasonator in the background with that canister doing massive damage, and the kill feed's all blue. They push him back off the point. 100% to 26. KSU Wildcats come out swinging, and they will take point number 1 against the game. Try to work on the voice a little bit here, guys. There's a lot of background noise is the problem, so I'll try my best to do it. If I adjust something, guys, and it sounds good, I do appreciate y'all in Twitch chat helping me out. But there's a ton of background noise. There's a LAN event, there's music playing, people screaming. We've got drone racing right on the other side of me. So I'm going to do my best, guys. I will do a little bit of voice adjustment. Let me know if it changes at all or not enough. We'll continue to make progress as we go. Putting into round 2 here, though. They're a big pickup from KSU. Going to be 1 up right now. On the point they will go. On the point immediately, too. A good, right off the bat, they just come and take aggressive at this point. The other team kind of sitting back inside Ambrose, sitting back over here.
Profac still going hard on the Pharah right now, all over the place. Taking out tons and tons of people. Visby on the DPS as well. Once more for KSU. Taking the first point capture. Going to give them opportunity to set up now as St. Ambrose can find their footing. I like this aggressive stance from KSU, pushing out, making sure to start fighting right early at the choke point here. Kreenak dropping off the Hanzo this time. Going to go on to the McCree. Sleepy with the Halloween Reaper skin. See what he can get done. Trying to take the Mercy out of the sky. It's not going to work out too super well for you. Lots of ultimates coming up quickly now for KSU as Profo going to be up here at the top. He's around behind him. A great position right now. Opens up with a barrage. Takes Matrix out of the fight, but we get snapped immediately by Kreenak. So a great pickup right there from the McCree. Down he will go. Barlander able to pick up a double kill right there with the help of his own Coalescence. And still KSU able to hold on to the point. No issues for him right there. A couple of ults spent, a couple of players down, but percentage still taken up in their favor. The Supercharger earned now. They're going to have the Supercharger Death Blossom combo here quickly. Sigma ult from Ben. Going to throw him up and slam him down, but the Lucio ult going to protect him from Matrix on the side of St. Ambrose. The Deadeye coming out from Kreenak gets a double, the high noon. I didn't even hear it coming. Looked beautiful right there. It's a nice pick. Sleepy trying to get up top and get a little bit of an aerial view. It does look like they potentially will be able to get the recap. Still a fight happening on the point. They do get it. Profolk will take the McCree out of the fight. Not before the recap. But once again, similar situation to the last fight. At about 80% last time, 77 this time before Ambrose is able to get the first capture. Now all they have to do is stack ultimates, which they already have a ton of. They have a huge Death Blossom coming up here, I expect. He's all the way up in the top. He tried to reposition up here. Supercharger is out for Melissa on the side of St. Ambrose, holding that high ground up there. Cloud gets a great pick onto Visby. No Death Blossom for you, sir. And the kills are coming out swinging right now for Ambrose. No ultimates used on the side of KSU. They decide to hold off. They will get the most of the team wipe from St. Ambrose. Great defense. Stevie going to be up in position now. That all coming off the pick of Cloud right from the beginning. Cloud on the Sigma. He's on fire right now. Got a great early pick to start that fight off. Tons and tons and tons of ultimates up for the side of KSU, however. This point is going to be theirs for the taking. Stay with Profolk here. Get a little bit of an area angle. He's going to try to whip in from behind. Gave away his position right there. Kreenak trying to let him know that he's over here. Not getting over that edge, but he gets bounced off. He's very low. One more rocket will do it. Doesn't get it down. Another great pickoff from Cloud, though, to open it up. Ben going to make this one a little bit more even this time as Sigma responds. And there is the ultimate from Sigma on the side of KSU. Cloud still going off, though. The kill feed is all him on Sigma. He's running on fire. Takes the Pharah out of the sky. A little bit of help from Moira. But still, not very many ultimates spent for KSU. I'm curious if they're just holding on to him right now to try to wait. Cloud getting a great stagger late pick on the Mercy. And just like that, when I thought KSU had such a huge advantage, now St. Ambrose looks like they're in a good position to take this one. The high noon will come out from Kreenak. Got a lot, but they're behind shield. He had him lined up with the skulls. Now Visby coming in with the Reaper. Death Blossom gets him one. They traded with Sleepy as he takes out Alyssa and Jasonator. Profat came in with a big barrage as well. There's all the ultimate I was talking about from KSU, but not before St. Ambrose gets to 99%, and now this is scary. I think KSU could have used their ultimates a little bit earlier. They would have been maybe in a better position percent-wise, but now all St. Ambrose has to do is win one more fight, and they would have been eating this back up. So get an overhead position here on the point now. You can see where players come from. Tracer trying to do a little bit distracting in the background. They're going to have to go in very quickly. Only the Lucio ult up. Then Profat gets a huge kill onto Kreenak. The Tracer is down. That is not what you want to see. Visby gets a pick onto Haha, so it's a 4v6 in the background. Visby gets very low, but gets picked back up by Barlander with some great heals. And the kill feed's turning all blue. KSU running away with this fight for sure. This should be it. Kreenak trying to do what he can to delay. That is going to do it. 99% to 99%. KSU Wildcats taking the first game of the evening.
Play of the game.
play the game from the Reaper here. This has to be that trading Death Blossom now on the first point. Oh, it's mine. Yeah, it is Death Blossom. This is the one that I missed with the double barrage. Lots of ults were committed there, but did get him that point with recapture. That was all they needed for that first one. KSU was very good. Looks like they did bring the shade back down, so the sun's no longer burning my camera's retinas. We're going into our next point, which will be Hanamura. Set it up here. Not what I wanted to do. Switching into Hanamura now. I know not a big fan of some people, but I love Hanamura. Fun one for me to commentate on, fun one for me to watch. I think it's a beautiful map. I do enjoy 2 CPs. Some interesting tactics for trying to get that aggressive push on the end. Got a quick swap in here, so we just swap some players around. Toros and Freenak here. There we are. These players settled and waiting. Did the audio get any better? If anybody's out there watching, I would appreciate feedback, guys. I'm running the stream, running the tournament, and casting. So trying to multitask as much as possible. And any feedback is much appreciated. Thank you guys for being out. Players are ready to go. Getting back into it. KSU Wildcats up 1-0 over St. Ambrose. Coming into this Hanamura. Much love. Much love for the chat. Wow. Audio was good. Appreciate you, man. It's really hard. I'm trying to keep the audio adjustment as best as I possibly can. But again, we are at a LAN event at a big Hy-Vee arena in Kansas City, Missouri. It's a huge venue. There's tons of space, and there's tons of audio going on all over the place. Crazy stuff happening all around. Be sure to go check out the KC Game On main Twitch channel. As Drunken Brit and KC Brit, the British, taking over Kansas City for PUBG. They're running a PUBG stream tournament going on right now. Go check it out at twitch.tv/KCGameOn or twitch.tv/KCGameOnPUBG. Just having an action over there as the British are coming. Also, we're going over this all day today, but I want to make sure to give a awesome shout out to all the vendors and sponsors here that are helping put this great event on. We are at the Hy-Vee Arena here in Kansas City, Missouri, presented by KC Game On. It's a bi-monthly Kansas City LAN event. Midwest Esports, another local esports competition organization. They're hosting the League of Legends Collegiate Tournament. A couple teams here that are playing Overwatch. One second. Alright. So a couple teams over here for League of Legends as well, and also Destination KC, the 3 organizations coming together to help put this NEXTECHKC event on against all those. But getting into it, Hanamura, KSU Wildcats on blue, St. Ambrose on attack here. Oh, I should have asked attacker defense, but we'll get back into that one later. Barlander, go back, taking a nice knockout here. Good hold here. 3 kills for the side of KSU. Okay, excuse me. Does look like they're trying a little bit of different attack on the attack up here. Sleepy going in deep, gets a great pick off from Visby though, takes him out. He tried to charge in there with a hammer. It didn't work out for him as the Maywall too strong on first point Hanamura. He just pops him right out of there. No hammer for you today, Sir Sleepy. Still nobody able to get through this choke point right now. Here comes the coalescence from Haha. See if he can get anything done with that. Trying to get some big DPS on him, keep his team alive. Gets the pick off onto Visby. There's the opening that they need. It's a 6v5. First time they got a pick off for the side of the aggressors. Another pick off from Sleepy on the Doomfist. Doing what he can. He's back in the fight. Slamming it down. Kill feed finally running red. St. Ambrose able to find their footing and get together here to take this first point. That's not the hard one, though. Hard point on Hanamura is number 2. So they're going to see if they can push in and get that one as well. Defense going to be setting up very strong here for KSU momentarily. It took them a couple of pushes, not too bad at all for St. Ambrose. They did lose the first fight, but they go in their second one. Did a great pick-off to start it out, and then Sleepy going in with a Doomfist, just shredding them. Zoros with the Death Blossom as well. No ults up. Ready for the side of KSU at the moment. A stall for the Maywall. Gets frozen. Sleepy could be in trouble here, but nothing going to come of it. There goes the Maywall from Bispy. Zoros able to get out of there safely. Is the Death Blossom going to come out? Doesn't look like it's going to matter. Provoke already got triple kill. There's no Death Blossom needed for him. He's just cleaning house right now. And that is going to completely stop the push right now and gives the opportunity for KSU to earn some ultimate charges. St. Ambrose, as they tried to push in, no ultimates used. Good saving as they're trying to stack those up together to get this final 2 CP push. Very hard point to capture on Hanamura, but it does give KSU the opportunity to earn some ultimates themselves. They didn't have any going into that fight. Not that St. Ambrose would have known that, but now they've got Death Blossom and the Supercharger up. A huge, huge combination. Provoke in the bottom, though. Gets a pick off. Pays for it with his life. A sneaky little pick there onto Zoros. As the 2 Reapers will go down, the defense will take that all day as the run back is so short. Here comes the ultimates. Everybody going out. Good save from Matrix right there as they got lifted up in the air. Matrix on loose. They're going to keep him alive. There's the both Superchargers are out, high and low. There's the Death Blossom from Provoke. He gets one, but doesn't able to clear it up. Haha. With the Coalescence, able to pick one up. There's the Death Blossom for Zoros. He's going to clean it up, and that might do it. The first tick is going to go down. The trickle will start coming in from KSU. Are we going to get a Hammond swap? Reinhardt is coming in. Hammond coming around the corner. About 85% of the way there. Reinhardt gets a great charge into the background, and now the trickle from KSU. Going to see if they can hold them off. Cloud, though, already got back here on the Hammond. A great attack all the way in the background. Comes all the way in to help the point. Trying to get the trickle. Still at that 85% hold. Sleepy looking for somebody to punch into a wall, but Zoros is just doing all the work right now. Almost back to another Death Blossom once again, 78%. Moira, the quick ult charge, already has a Coalescence up. The kill feed's still going red. They're able to clean them off, and they are going to do it. 3 minutes remaining. Great offensive push for St. Ambrose. They never got off that point once they went in. And that is a huge time bank remaining for Hanamura. This is a best-of-3 series. So KSU already up 1-0. St. Ambrose going to make him work for it here. St. Ambrose with a great offense. Got stuck once at the very beginning on first point. Only got stuck once on second point as well. Got into the point, held it, did a great job of getting back to the point fast. Cloud automatically switched to that Hammond. Got all the way back there on the long respawn run to help his teammates. Very, very solid offense. And that's going to be tough to keep up with for KSU. Excuse me for a break in the action while I wet my whistle. Also, for you who are at the event, if you're watching on the side, we are going to have this up on stage here, main stage, shortly. At the cosplay contest going on here at NEXTECHKC. After the cosplay contest is over, we will be going up on main stage, having the stream right up behind him. Players will be playing on stage, courtesy of HyperX, with a great sponsorship coming in, hooking us up with all the peripherals, mice, keyboard, headsets, giving the lockdown for our main stage. As we get into this, I am loving this setup. Let me tell you, I love the Bastion defense. I know it gets old. I know it's kind of annoying for some people, but it is fun to watch, and it is fun to see how teams on offense react to it. So we'll see what KSU does here. As Zoros going to be setting up behind the double shield, Orisa and Sigma. However, KSU, with the portal provoke, gets them behind. Zoros going to be able to take two X-Man down. They did the whip around, but what a great play there from KSU. See if they can make anything happen. Bispy able to take out Alyssa, but a good res from Matrix. Not going to make it happen. No long run back for the very slow Orisa. Going to bring him right back to life immediately. Just like that, the aggressive push from KSU. I love the mentality right there. It does look like it is going to be halted. Cloud getting that last double kill. Moira taking the Mercy out. He's not going down without a fight, but that should clean him up right there, and the trickle will stop as KSU going to have to go ahead and regroup. But I love seeing Profolk on Symmetra. I was so distracted by seeing the defensive Bastion that I like to see, but I missed the offensive Symmetra. Now the ultimate wall is going to be up. See if they can maybe try that again. Maybe another teleporter. Let's see what happens. They get it again. Teleporter in the back line. Shields are up. Profolk. DPS that was playing fair last time gets a pick off. The Immortality Field protected behind the Orisa shield. A great setup right there. Sebastian does have his ult now. Going to try to push into this point. Kill feed is back and forth. It's an extremely even fight, but Matrix is going to make it a little bit more in St. Ambrose's favor as he gets the res. It's not going to matter, though. Kill feed finally going blue as they get a great couple of lineup kills right there, and they will be able to take it. KSU, same fight as St. Ambrose. Loses the first one, wins the second one. Now they have 2 minutes to keep up with the speed of St. Ambrose to get on this second checkpoint. See what kind of tactic they bring. Provoke immediately switching off of the Symmetra onto that Doomfist. A great halt right there, going to pull him off the ledge. They had the high ground, but Jason says no, none of that. Pulls him off. Ben and Visby get on the kill feed, and this could be absolutely disastrous for St. Ambrose. A third for Provoke will make St. Ambrose have to trickle in here hard now, and they're going to have to focus fire these respawns now. Alyssa standing their ground on the Orisa. Great blizzard from May. Sleepy coming out. Going to have to stall that out, and the kills are coming out finally now for St. Ambrose. Looks like they will be able to recover from this. That's some massive pickoffs right there. A good opening push from KSU. Still cleaning up back and forth, and it looks like the defensive short respawns will come alive. They're going to go ahead and lock it down, but a great offensive push from KSU. They almost had it. Good halts coming out from Jason. Good teamwork. They knew they were up on that high ground. Pulls them off the edge. Gets a couple of quick picks, but once again, that short respawn is too strong. Now, in favor of defense, I would say. No ultimates ready, really. Just the Sigma for KSU. I don't think that'll be enough to stagger out and get a full clear like they need it. Down the hallway we will go. Keep it close quarters now. Sigma will launch Supercharger as well from Alyssa on the side of St. Ambrose. It gets immediately taken out of the fight, though. They're not going to have to deal with that at all. Back and forth on top up here. Death Blossom for Zoros gets a double, making a triple when you add in Cloud right there. Now 4 for St. Ambrose on the hold, and that is going to stop the offensive push in their tracks. They use the Coalescence. They use the Flux from Ben. They invest 2 ultimates, but nothing coming of it. And now St. Ambrose is going to get into the advantage here as their smooth push into checkpoint number 2 has only took them 2 fights, and that was KSU's second fight. Going this time under the low ground. Cloud falls down. Could be in a dangerous situation. Sleepy follows him, though, trying to protect his Sigma. Sigma could get picked now. How is he still alive down there? He's still surviving. Finally goes down. Visby going to take him out. Can't believe he lived that long. They're going to have to follow up on this quick, though. The respawns will be coming in, and that's not going to help him out. Sleepy on the Doomfist will take him, but will follow suit shortly. Visby still laying in with the shotgun damage. Takes out the fat Alyssa on the Orisa. Jasonator getting on board as well. The Supercharger is dropped. Massive damage coming out now from the Reaper. Death Blossom as well, going to clean him off. Gets a double kill after earning that quick ultimate. Cloud coming in now with the stall delay on the Hammond. And slowly but surely, it'll start to turn in favor of the defense once again on these extremely short respawns. They're going to have to clean him off fast. Zoros, though, has the Death Blossom. Not going to make it easy for him. Takes Varlander out of the fight. No heals for you. As they completely stall out. Not enough from the KSU offense. Cloud going to get the double, and that is going to wipe him up. St. Ambrose holds strong on defense. KSU only going to have maybe 2 more attempts here at a push. Once again, no ultimates ready as they go in here. They're kind of just earning ultimates and using them on the spot all at once. Nothing going to be up and ready this time. We go for the high ground once again. Send Bispy out around to the side, maybe to flank down the hallway, but they were ready for him. Jason Ander gets a great pick on the Sleepy, so it's going to be a 6v5. The opportunity is now for the offense. Ben will get another one. 4v6 now for the side of KSU. Going to have to end this quick before the respawns come in, but Cloud not going to make it easy. There's a couple more picks now for KSU. The point is getting cleared off. They have to end this right now. The stall is just going to take too much time. Profolk on Doomfist will take out another. The Hammond going to come in and delay as much as possible now. 50% ult charge. Going to try to earn those landmines immediately. Provoke will have the Meteor Strike. Reaper as well going to have the ultimate. KSU will start to clean them off now finally. Looking for the trickle. Are they going to be able to do it? This is their last opportunity. This fight has taken too long. This is their last chance. They get 50%, but the respawns are coming in, and they're still falling. Great focus fire coming out from KSU. Are they going to be able to do it? Diva will come out for some stall as well. Oh, a blizzard from Sleepy. That could be huge. The kill feed's still all blue, but it doesn't matter. The overtime has started. The trickle is coming in slowly but surely, and still really good focus fire from KSU. They needed this 2 minutes ago, but now it is working in their favor. Hammond doing what he can. They get him knocked off the point, and they will officially cap it. KSU holds in strong with the offense, but not before giving a 3-minute time to St. Ambrose. So this is going to have to be an absolutely massive hold from KSU. St. Ambrose has all the time in the world here to earn some ultimate charges, play a safe game, and push into this. We'll see what kind of strategy KSU brings. They're going to have a massive defense. One second, guys. Yeah, all that. One second, guys, on the commentary. Sorry about that. Got to do a little bit of TOing here. The downsides of trying to multitask at a LAN event. One moment, guys. Alright, sorry about that stream. Trying to TO and run broadcast at the same time. I apologize for it. I know you guys giving me a hard time for the angle. I apologize. Trying to do TO as well. Hold on one moment, guys. I'm going to send to an AFK screen so I can figure out some stuff. We have some match disputes going on, and I'll be right back as soon as possible. Alright, guys. We're back. Oh, man. I want to hear your best copy pastas for professional stream in Twitch chat. I want your best professional stream copy pastas for this. Anyway, we are getting back into this, guys. Coming into it, tied up right now. Had some confusion on the bracket got set up incorrectly for those of you that are watching in part of the tournament. We've had the Battlefy rule set made for like weeks for this tournament, and then this morning, in a rush, the bracket got made as a best of 3 instead of a best of 5. No matches were changed by this at all, so no issues at all. Just a little bit of confusion how we got straightened out, but we're getting back into it. Tied up right now, KSU Wildcats 1-1, coming into Junkertown in this best of 5 series. Could be taking it 5 games deep. See what's going on here, as we have right now on the offense KSU Wildcats on Profolk going in on defense on KSU Wildcats with the offense on St. Ambrose. We got the double Bastion comp coming out right now, attack Bastion and defensive Bastion. And right now, I'd say the defense coming out looking strong on KSU, because the run back on the offense is extremely short. And just as I say that, Caster's Curse, Sleepy going to get a quad kill on the Bastion right now. Wipes out the rest of KSU's defense, and that's going to clean them off now. Got a Bastion ult ready for him, tank mode ready to go, and that's going to be easy pushing into this next point here. Going to be up to Barlander and keep him alive. A little bit of Coalescence will be up on 2 X-Man as well. There's my copy pass to Twitch chat. That's what I like to hear. Mortality Field immediately gets taken out, but a nice pick off first from Profolk. Going to take Sleepy out before he's able to use his ultimate. So when he gets the res off from Matrix, now the tank mode is going to come out. Sigma going to lift him up off the ground as well. Try to get a little bit of combo action going on here. The trades back and forth as Bastion on the side of KSU gets to sit up in that window and rain in damage, but it's going to be the 2 supports lonely left on the point, and that is going to be in favor of the offensive push here for St. Ambrose, as they have just a little bit of a delay on that getting out of that front door, and then once they make it out of there, they push into checkpoint number 1 pretty decisively. Profolk now has earned himself an ultimate, so we're going to hang out on this Bastion. I'm curious if after they use the ult, if we will see a quick team swap or not, or team comp change. This will be also going to be ready and raring with the Blizzard. Ooh, almost got a good pick onto a Reaper. He can get away pretty safely right there, but they could have snuck it out. That would have been huge. Zoro's actually able to earn himself a Death Blossom, so that could be pretty massive. May in the background, though, with a great Blizzard, gets a couple freezes on him. And we'll take him out of the fight right there. Ben actually gets, Alyssa gets the return onto Visby. But not before KSU gets a nice couple of picks. The Immortality Field in a great position right there. Safe behind the Orisa shield. Not going to be able to have anything happen to it at all. The offense is going to have to back off and reset once again. Profolk sitting up here on the very top. He's earned himself tons of ultimate charge, and the ult economy now, say, in favor of KSU, but not too heavily, as St. Ambrose not waiting at all. They're coming back in, kind of delaying in this fight. It's a long fight. Zoro tries to get the Death Blossom off, but it doesn't matter. He immediately gets frozen. The Supercharger will go down with the help of the Coalescence as well on Moira back here. It would take Zoros out of that fight. Zoros dove in really deep and paid for it. Wasted his ult, got taken out of the fight. And KSU holds strong here as they've stemmed the flow of St. Ambrose. It's kind of a long, drawn-out fight. Ambrose kept kind of pushing in. They didn't really back off and reset ever at all. They just decided to keep going and didn't end up working out in their favor in the end. This dude trying to get a couple long-range picks. They bring out the damage wall here from Barlander, trying to get some poke damage all the way from back here. And they do use it effectively. 2 pickoffs for the side of KSU. Matrix going to make it back to 1 as they bring the robot back to life here. Sleepy going to have that tank mode here very shortly. Sleepy ends up using it. After that long, drawn-out fight from St. Ambrose the first time with a continued push, this time they're really taking their time and grouping up well. Provoke going to take out his doppelganger as Sleepy's going to go down. Ben going to take out another one here. A huge pickoff from Ben, taking Zoros out of the fight. And the long-range damage from KSU set up on this high ground is just too much for St. Ambrose to push into. Not able to find their footing even a little bit right now from around this corner. A little bit of physics lecture here. The payload moving. Payload motion stays in motion, but it hasn't been moved very far this round so far since the first checkpoint. Reaper in the background. Good teamwork right there, making sure they get him nice and cleared off. Bayult will come down from Bispy to slow the offense down. They get frozen up right there. Alyssa going to get taken out, I think. Oh, he actually gets out of there. He's able to fortify and get safe. I thought Alyssa was going to go down, but is able to survive right there. Doesn't matter, though. The kill feed's still going all blue right now. Alyssa is finally going to fall. Aha will get out of there. Nope, gets picked off by Bispy. Got around the corner. I thought he was going to be able to sneak out. Doesn't get away, though. And one more push from St. Ambrose to smack down. They got one more opportunity, it looks like, with time left to get in here. And it's going to have to be fast, but no ultimates for the offense. They don't have very far to go to get to this next checkpoint, earn themselves some more time. But 5 ultimates are going to be up and ready for KSU. This is going to be a tough one to push into. Maywall to protect for the Bastion right there. Going to try to stop him just a little bit. They need to get on this point here soon, though, as the payload is still moving. They might not get any kills, but if they don't get down there on the point, it's not going to matter. Supercharge will come out from Alyssa. The only 2 ultimates they have in their pocket right now for St. Ambrose. Cloud is able to get a pick off with the use of the ult, but Provoke just sitting up here in top, and it's just not even fair. Bastion, free reign, free damage. Getting attacked from behind by the Reaper. Takes out. He will get taken out. Zoros with a great play. Now he's earned himself a Death Blossom with that as well. Goes ahead, drops it in the middle, gets another one, but he will get frozen and will die for it. Overtime is ticking down. Hammond able to come in, but that is going to be enough. They're going to get forward in a long, drawn-out fight right there, and they will get another 90 seconds on the board. What a play from St. Ambrose. Great offense to hold in there and keep pushing in. Good play from Cloud to quickly switch over to that Hammond and get some help and go ahead back to the point and reset himself for a better push here. St. Ambrose, after dropping that first game, not going down without a fight. They're tied it back up, and they are still kicking right now in this offense. The strength of Bastion is looking very good for KSU right now. They have done a really good job at defensive holding, but it's a little bit of a misstep there on that last point, not able to lock it down like they would have hoped. Blizzard comes out from May. Going to try to keep him trapped in that room. They have him choke point back in here. Bastion will go down. They're going to chase this Lucio down. Tried to get the Maywall off there from Sleepy, but not quite the angle that he wanted. Payload will continue to go forward. 25 seconds remain. KSU has to plant their feet in the dirt here very shortly. Provoke still raining in damage on the Bastion. Does have tank mode ready now. Payload still creeping forward. The response Blizzard from Bispy here. Tank mode is in the background coming out as well. Nobody has fallen yet from the side of St. Ambrose. Finally, Zoros will go down. Maywall to separate him right there. Sleepy's in a little bit of a trouble on the May. Gets out of there with his life, however. Cloud once again on the switch to Hammond to get back and help the teammate. Overtimer is going. They can't get off the point now. It's going to be a hard push in, but they've made a ton of progress already. Still just slowly keeps inching forward a little by little. Bovo, good pickoff. Zoros comes in with a Death Blossom, but he'll get slammed down, immediately dies. Aha with the Coalescence, going to try to keep his team up. And the offense, slowly but surely, are taking KSU out of this fight. Barlander trying to do all he can to delay the payload, but it's not going to be enough. The payload will keep going forward, and how is Ambrose doing this? They will not go down. A Blizzard from Sleepy as well is going to be absolutely huge. Ben doing a good job of staying just outside that zone. Good patient play right there from the Hammond. Switching off on to the Reinhardt for that swing damage with the hammer, trying to do that melee. Critical. 4 meters remaining. The kill feed's all red. Landmines are on the ground. Tracer trying to delay. Now Moira going to delay as well. And don't think it's going to be enough. St. Ambrose is going to walk this in for a 3rd point. What a great, great offense. I thought they were done way earlier, and they just squeaked that one by. No time remaining on the board, but now they have an awesome opportunity to take game 3 here in their favor. A long, hard-fought battle right there on offense, but they do get it done. KSU looked like the stronger team in game 1 by quite a bit as they took 2 control points back to back. However, now it seems like maybe Ambrose getting a little bit more comfortable with themselves, a little bit more warmed up. And they're starting to figure it out. Right, in the background, we're getting our next match is going to be on stream up and running. We're going to have players playing on stage here. The NEXTECHKC going to get that set up in the background while we figure out who's going to come out victorious here. St. Ambrose being a little sneaky over here on the side, trying to set up and get a dirty angle. Alas, though, KSU going to swing out wide. Saw him over there, I think, and they're going to wrap around. Good Maywall for protection. Gets the payload moving, and now they're behind him. Maybe not working out exactly how St. Ambrose had planned it. Sleepy once again on the Bastion, just set up. Both teams really enjoying this Bastion damage. Great at ripping through the shields. Immortality Field gets picked off very quick right there. Nice stun hitting Sleepy. He gets low, but he is going to get picked back up. Good heals coming out from the side of St. Ambrose. And now the damage will lay in. Zoros and Sleepy working together right there. A little bit of a long fight as nobody was able to find a pick, but when they do, Ambrose finds a lot. There's a full team wipe there. Sleepy and Zoros getting all 6. The payload starts to move backwards now. Big pickoff right there from Sleepy. Gets the Bastion taken out before he can even set up, and that's going to force them back into their hole. They are stuck in spawn now. After that great long drawn-out offense from St. Ambrose, they are looking strong on defense now as well. Another pickoff onto Provoke. He cannot find himself. He is getting just absolutely annihilated right now. The Bastion not working out for KSU at all, as he just keeps getting picked off fight after fight. This time KSU trying to work their way around the outside, take a different route. The ultimate charge right now for the side of St. Ambrose is massive as we see Zoros in the background. He used Death Blossom, but the Immortality Field kept everybody alive. It doesn't matter, however, as Alyssa and Cloud are going to clean up right now. St. Ambrose only using 2 ultimates will once again stop the offense in the tracks. Sitting in the doorway, KSU still trying to get their feet buried in the sand here so they can find some traction on this payload. Not working out for them. Zoros with a great opening pick. Cloud going to follow up, and once more, it looks like St. Ambrose is just going to make KSU pay for this. They cannot get any distance on this payload whatsoever. As we saw from SAU before, however, we know that you never say die. They made a long Junkertown push Ultimates have been built up for KSU now. They're going to go ahead and use all of them to try to get out of this doorway. Coalescence will take out Matrix in the background. No res going to be for him, but Sleepy going to respond with tank mode. Blizzard not finding what they were needing. Bastion's taking out each other's DPS, or tanks in the background. Now it'll be Provoke's time to use tank mode. Going to go and take out a couple of players here. Sleepy still remaining. Anything's possible with the Bastion, and St. Ambrose trying to slow down this last offensive push. Not going to be able to do it. And finally, with 30 seconds remaining, KSU able to get out of the door. Now, just like St. Ambrose had to do, they're going to be coming down to overtime. They will not be able to get off this point, and they're going to have to put an extremely impressive offense together. Mortality field down to protect the Bastion. A good safe position behind the car. Gets the pick. Gets another one with Visby. And they're not going to be able to get set up on this point. It's going to go walk in right now, and they get another 2.5 minutes. So after a very strong hold on defense, almost not even letting them get out of the spawn door, KSU is able to make a world of traction right there. Gets all the way to checkpoint 1. Ultimate economy looking like it's going to be in favor of the Wildcats. Pushing up on this offense now. Zoro's the only one on SAU to have anything available. Signal will raise him up top, kicks him off the high ground. Going to get a couple picks right there. Provoke not even moving off of his pirate ship. Keeps raining in damage. Cloud on the side of SAU now has his ultimate up. Has to back out of the Blizzard right here, trying to take out Visby. But isn't going to be able to find anything. And just like that, after a big stall out from KSU, they don't slow down at all right there. 3 minutes as they get up to checkpoint number 2. KSU made that route look easy. And now a huge, huge chance for them to get up here with time on the board. This would be absolutely substantial after their opening drive here. Took them a while to get up some momentum, but now it looks like it will not slow down at the moment. Good Maywall there, trying to pop Bastion up out of the air. He has to fall back for safety. Zoros comes in with a Death Blossom, is able to take Provoke out of the fight. Alyssa going to follow up as well, taking the Moira down. And it looks like after the momentum had picked up, it will finally slow down. Death Blossom, good separation of the Bastion there with the ice wall. Going to be enough of a combination to halt the flow. Good sneaky spot from Zoros here. He's going to try to hide in the background, get a great flank. See what happens. Might get spotted out. This is a little risky. He's right behind him, however, though. They don't know he's there. He's going to go right up on the Bastion. He takes him out. What a great play by Zoros. Immediate pick. And he's just going to keep in here now. Potentially play of the game right there. And Zoros officially gets 4. He's going to set up once again for the same strategy. Let's not even move off of his point of view. Going to try to come in from the other side this time. This time he peeks out. Visby going to be in trouble. Gets walled off, but fortunately has the ice block. Trying to chase him in and gets in the safety of the immortality field. Zoros just sitting here on this corner. Great peeks around the side, not giving up any vulnerability at all. Cloud almost goes down, but somehow survives in the background right now, and now it won't matter as the offense is going to start coming slaying through the damage window. Too much right there. It's KSU. Going to finally find the speed once again. Good couple of stops right there from St. Ambrose, but it won't be enough. Similar situation we saw SAU in earlier. Wildcats not going to be able to come off this point now. This is going to be the last fight. 20 seconds remaining. Ults are fairly even. Say now it looks like a little bit more in favor of SAU. They're going to go ahead and drop them. Blizzard comes out. Flux comes out. Death Blossom comes out. There it is. Zoros on the board with a double. Cloud going to follow suit. And now they're going to have to stem the trickle. Visby doing as best as they can on the stall out. They are going to get pushed off, and that's going to do it. St. Ambrose will take it after a substantial offensive push. And a good defense slows KSU down. And that really just stems off the beginning. KSU just could not get out of the doorway. Now, after all that, St. Ambrose will take the lead back after dropping game number 1. Go up 2-1. Take a quick break here as we get the next game rolling, guys. And grab a little bit of water for myself. Coming at you quickly after this. Game 4, KSU Wildcats versus St. Ambrose on the way. All right, and as you can hear in the background, we are getting in here to game number 4. KSU Wildcats versus St. Ambrose University. St. Ambrose, after going down 0-1, has come back, and now they lead 2-1. Potentially able to end this right here on Blizzard World. We get into this. Seeing a lot of the same comps coming out. Both teams favoring that Bastion heavily. Don't think I'll expect it as much on this. We see Provoke on to the Doomfist. I think it's the first time we've seen him on that. He was on the Pharah earlier today. Big pickoff from Ben there, going to open it up, take some Moira out of the background. That's going to be kind of substantial in the next fight because Moira are not going to have nearly enough time to get the ultimate up. That Coalescence can be earned so quickly. But not when you're running back from respawn. Just like that, just the one pickoff from Ben is going to be enough to stop the offense going in and pushing in. They're going to try to wrap around to the right here, trying to just fight on this little downhill roadway here. Back up a little bit with the camera. Good group up right there, but nothing really coming of it. Coalescence will be coming out from 2S, and haha, as I said, actually makes me eat my word, gets the Coalescence up just as fast as the defense. They will kind of even each other out. Provoke going in deep, could have paid for it with his life, but the Meteor Strike will be coming down. A great slam from Cloud as well, the combo between the two of them, and they're going to even out. Nobody falling right now. The healing just too strong. Cloud going to be the first one to pick up a kill here. He will immediately fall, or sorry, teammates will fall. Alyssa and Sleepy. Zoro's coming with a Death Blossom. Didn't even see him earn that one so quickly. And that should be the opportunity that they need to push in. Finally do clear it off as a slow kind of starts that. Nobody really able to get any major picks. And then finally, Zoro's able to earn himself a Death Blossom, clean out the rest of it. St. Ambrose going to take the first capture point here very quickly as we move on to the payload section. Pushing up aggressively here, trying to wrap around this corner, start getting some early picks, start earning some of that ult charge. Curious to see Zoros wrap around. He's going to go straight into it right now. Jason there got very low right there, but somehow keeps it alive. Provoke going to be on the Meteor Strike in the background, trying to get a kill onto Zoros, but he's going to actually fall to him. Zoros turns it on him, gets a kill onto his doppelganger on Bispy as well. Just like that, St. Ambrose is going to continue this offensive push. They're chasing very aggressively right here, as they should. Huge stagger kill onto Moira, and they are not slowing down. They're going to push this defense all the way back. They just keep coming around the corner. Zoros still pushed up, very aggressive, not scared at all. Knows he has great healers in the background. Is able to take Orisa out of this fight. And St. Ambrose, no issues whatsoever, gets to the first checkpoint very well. Alyssa did pop the supercharger right there. Might be a little bit of an overcommit. But alas, it does get them that point. 5 minutes left on the board almost. Substantial offensive push. I really like this play we see from St. Ambrose. It really feels like they're starting to find their confidence here as they're up 2-1. Seems like they're getting more and more aggressive in the positive. Death Blossom in the back for Zoros. He was being real sneaky back there, but it's actually Cloud who gets on the board, takes the Doomfist out of the fight. Ultimates all over the place for the side of the defense, and here they come. First Bispy, now Ben and Varland are all dropping an ult to make sure that they win this fight. They can't let this payload move any farther. Bispy all the way in the background, chasing players down on SAU. Finally, KSU slows them down. Now KSU going to have to set up here. They have a long hold ahead of them, 3 minutes and 40 seconds. To not allow SAU to get around the corner. Bispy trying to lay in those shotgun blasts. Lucio on the side of SAU trying to protect his team, but will pay for it with his life. Bispy just throwing bullets down range, gets a double kill. Meteor Strike from Provoke, not going to be anything. So Bispy going to do it as he evens it back up now. The Reaper's absolutely going off as they are laying in all the damage for their team. And after a great open from Zoros, Bispy going to be the one to shut it down. KSU able to hold on here. 3 minutes, lots of opportunities for SAU to find a chink in the armor. Zoros up top. A little bit unfortunate there for Doomfist. Provoke just timed that just a little incorrectly. He tried to punch him right after the reposition. Coalescence is off from Moira, as we see all the time. Bispy down there with a Death Blossom will take out 2, make it 3 now. As he was backed off on the far side of the ice wall, but kind of locked him in there. So the ice wall from Sleepy backfiring a little bit. Bispy now on fire, as he should be after that play. The Reapers have been the MVPs of each of these teams. You see Zoros once again with the Death Blossom up. See where he goes. The Supercharger is out. He's inside the fight. Where's the mix? Supercharger goes down, so they're not going to be able to use the huge combo. Trying to chase his Doppel. Vispy doesn't have the getaway, and he will pay for it. Now Zoro's trying to reposition above. He's up high. He's going to go ahead and drop the Death Blossom, but he's on the wrong side of the ice wall. Unfortunately, Sleepy kind of protected KSU right there. Able to pick up Barlander, but is it going to be enough? Looks like with the help of Cloud, they are going to be able to take it, and the offense will continue to move forward here. A minute 30 remaining. Trickle going to start coming in maybe one more time to be able to group up and push in together as a unit. They're going to have to go in now. 2 meters. Vispy gets in there just in time as the rest of the team has been lifted up. Cloud tried to stall him out, but the kill feed's all red. SAU is going to be able to hold this one out, and it should be no issues at all as they clean it up right there. A minute 10 remaining. A little bit of slow start for them, and they seal it out. Get 3 points on the board. Potentially now, St. Ambrose has match point on the way here if they can hold this out. All they have to do is stop KSU from getting to the end, and they will be moving on in the winner's bracket, sending KSU down. They will be, loser of this match will be playing against the U.S. Army. They lost their match to the KU Overwatch. For those of you not familiar with the Kansas City area, K-State, KU, not the same college. Kind of a rivalry between the two of them. Don't get those confused. All right. Strong defense needed for SAU. Could take this game 3-1 right now. Good positioning from KSU, going up to take the high ground. An opportunity here for Big Dicks. Wrapping around all the way behind. See if this works out for KSU at all. Provoke all the way up on top, trying to get over him with the Doomfist. He will be able to get a kill right there, so good heads up from Provoke if I can slip to the right person, and that's going to work out beautifully for them. KSU, no problems at all, taking control point 1. We saw St. Ambrose struggle just a little bit at the beginning of this match, but not so for KSU. They take it easily, 540 still on board. Once again, I apologize, stream. I'm going to leave you in the beautiful hands of Vispy. I trust him to take me the camera away. I got to go real quick, TO. I'll be right back. All right, and I'm back. That one was kind of the opposite of the caster curse. That was kind of the caster bless. Leaving the camera on Vispy to take me through for about 30 seconds there as I had to step away from my desk. Come back. Full team wipe for him. Not usually the case in the caster. Usually ends up in the deficit, but that time worked out well for him. Zoro's coming in with a Death Blossom. Not able to pick anything up. Cloud going to try to make it happen, though. Takes Profolk out of the fight. Doomfist really starting to fall here good. Team is doing a really good job at taking Doom out of it. finally, SAU does get him to stop. And the defense finds their spot. Alright. Guys, multitasking right now. It's insane. And, apologies potentially for the background noise. Kansas City School of Rock house band's going to be kicking off about 50 feet away from me. So we'll see how that goes. Going to turn on my headset up here, but the player's not going to be bothered as they are farther away. KSU looking good in this fight. And we get a couple pickups there. I am having serious trouble here in the game right now, stream. It is getting wild here at NEXTECHKC. Got bands playing. Got stages running with tournaments. Oh my. Sensory overload right now. Offense, though, KSU looking good. 3:44 to get to this next point. I think this is more time St. Ambrose had when they got to this. St. Ambrose going to have to hold extremely strong here, but even if they don't, they've got time on the board. Bispy able to find a couple kills there with a Death Blossom, so the offense won't slow down even a little bit. Keep going around the corner. SAU going to have to find their footing real quickly. This in the background getting a little bit low. Tries to pick up Soros, but it's not going to matter if the rest of Provoke's team falls around him. Just when SAU needed to make a stop, they do, and in the process earn themselves a couple of powerful ults here. Going to have the Flux and the Death Blossom ready to go to stall out potentially another fight. No ultimates immediately ready, but they should have 3 coming up here. Should have 3 coming up here for the side of KSU pretty quickly. There they are. Zoro's going with the Death Blossom, not able to find anybody, however. Provoke with the opportunity for the Meteor Strike, protected with the Lucio. He's extremely low, going to have to use a Meteor Strike defensively here into the background. A great halt to pull them together, and will take Sleepy out of the fight. A good combo right there between Jasonator and Provoke. Provoke finally does go down, but not before taking out a couple players of SAU. Payload still moving, however. 2 minutes remain. Have to get on this point quickly. Going to be about 6 meters out. Ice wall to separate him. Cloud gets a nice pick off with the accretion. Trading back and forth on the point. Provoke in the background. Ben going to lift him up and slam him down. Gets a pick off. Even fight back and forth here. But as the fight goes longer and longer, the defense should be able to hold out as they have the very short return. And Cloud going to get a double kill to make sure to secure it right there on defense. Just like that, when they had an opportunity to get ahead of SAU on the offense, now SAU going to catch up in terms of time bank. No ultimate's going to be up immediately in this fight, but Bispy, Jasonator, and 2X both going to be ready to roll pretty soon, so 3 ults are going to be up for KSU. Coalescence is up for Moira. Going to go ahead and use it immediately on the side of KSU. Bispy with the Death Blossom. They're going to trade back and forth. Soros is going to be the loser, however. Both of them hitting their Q at the same time, and Bispy just had a little bit extra damage. Trying to take out the 4-legged Orisa. Will finally go down. Alyssa will fall. Barlander picking up a double kill right there on the Lucio, however. Don't count the support player out for damage. KSU not going down. They are only at 30 seconds remaining, but they do finally clean them out. And this looks like we will be going to the next round. Officially, we will. A minute on the board for KSU, 148 for Ambrose. What a match we have here. All right. Setting back up for another push here. I apologize for the camera controls, guys. I am trying my best to multitask, but there's a lot going on right now in the venue. Just trying to keep my head on my shoulders as it is. Here, see the players chatting out a little bit in the logs there. Camera set up here. Push into this. I am blown away that my microphone is not picking that up right now. I can barely even hear the game sound. Pretty crazy. But this is what you get at LAN. Sometimes there's distractions. A little cheeky setup spot here for St. Ambrose. See if they get picked off. They don't spot him at all. The wall comes out from May. Is this going to work out in favor of the defense, or is it going to backfire? They catch him off guard. KSU was not ready for that at all. But it looks like they're going to be able to respond just well enough. Doomfist gets a couple of pickoffs right there. Zoro still in the background trying to make it happen, Captain. He'll chase Barlow down, but he's going to pay for it. Goes down. It's the offense of KSU trying to push in to get some nice pickoffs finally on the point here. Going to have to stop the respawns from coming in. Back and forth. Cloud doing a good job trying to hold his own by himself. Provoke with 22 life. Going to be able to use the Meteor Strike. Trying to hold out so he can get the Reaper. Will be able to do it. Takes him down. Tries to get the Hammer Slam, but missed it just a little bit. Doesn't matter. Gets him with the uppercut. And in overtime, it looks like they will be able to get this. Maybe one opportunity for SAU to push in and retake this. But it doesn't look like they're going to get here in time. So the overtime will continue in the second round. And will not be able to get off this payload at all. Boy, we're going to be told to sit back and relax for just a moment. Fight happening out in the world here, down the hallway. Kills coming out for the side of SAU right now. Zoro's leading the charge right there. Gets a triple after getting one off the Death Blossom. And Moy, we're going to try to do the best to stall, but just a little bit past the control point. And SAU will be able to stop it. That's not too far to get. SAU has a... Oh, you're going to get a little bit. Minute 43. 1 second here, guys. Alright, guys, trying to sort a little bit out here. We have a live band playing at the arena. We are indoors. It's quite loud. Players potentially a little bit distracted, as am I. It's been an interesting day so far. SAU, St. Ambrose going to push in on offense now. Saw a good capture from KSU on their push. A little bit more time in the time make for SAU, and it looks like they're going to get the opening pick here. Sleepy on the May. Going to be the first one to take it out. And it's going to be a great pick as well. The DPS going down for the side of KSU is going to be tougher for them to hold on to this point. Cloud going to follow it up, taking the tank out. And I can't imagine KSU being able to hold on to this. It's at a 6v4 currently. They will be able to finish him off here. A little bit of a stall coming out from Jason, but it shouldn't last too long. Gets frozen up in his ball form. Could be a potential trickle stall, but it looks like SAU doing a good job at pushing out, keeping him around the corner. They've only got just a few feet to go. I don't even think it'll be an overtimer if they let it go out all the way, so KSU is going to have to come in here and stop them extremely quickly. One fight here, one opportunity. If St. Ambrose can push this one out, they are going to take the series 3-1. KSU playing for their winner's bracket lives right now. Zoros in the background with the Death Blossom. No kills coming off it, but it doesn't matter. The rest of his team is picking it up. The Accretion and Alyssa going to be able to take out a couple players off of KSU. Provoke trying to do all he can with the Meteor Strike. That should do it, however. They're cleaning up the fight very well. Ben coming in to stall. Great Maywall right there. The Wrecking Ball can't get past it, but he is able to delay, so they can't even do the damage they want to do. Ben gets frozen. The cart will continue to move, and officially, SAU will take it 3-1. They go down and lost the first game, and they brought it back 3 games in a row. And they'll be our first winners on stream today. Congratulations to St. Ambrose University. SAU will be moving on to play KU Overwatch. If you want to check out that VOD, if you're a SAU fan, be sure to go check out Kesden, Kesdan, twitch.tv/Kesden. We'll be streaming that KU versus St. Ambrose game. If you like the Wildcats, just keep it right here. We're going to be getting Wildcats versus U.S. Army up on the main stage here live at NEXTECHKC. Be back in a few minutes, get the players set up on stage. Coming right back at you. Don't go anywhere. Okay, everybody, welcome back. Sorry for the delay. We were getting teams set up and doing some technical troubleshooting on the main stage, but we are ready and raring to go here. Coming into the losers bracket, we move down to keep up with these teams who might have a little bit rough time. If you lose this one, you are going to be out of the match. We don't want that to happen. So players paying for their tournament lives right now to try and stay in this one and continue with the rest of the evening. We'll go ahead and kick this one off and get going. Hope you guys that are watching the main stage having a good time. Without further ado, let's kick it underway. This is the losers bracket. As I said, it's going to be the KSU, Kansas State University, versus the U.S. Army. Hope you guys are ready to go. Should be a good one. We just fall on stream. KS Wildcats actually lost to St. Ambrose University. It was a close game. They took the first round and then went down 1-3 to fall into this losers bracket. On the other stream, U.S. Army fell to the hands of KU Overwatch. Now on the other stream going on currently, KU Overwatch will be playing St. Ambrose, those two winners of this one. But on the main stage, like I said, players playing for their tournament lives, and we're getting right into it. First map coming up is Nepal. We're doing a control point here, and I'm pretty sure I'll could guess what heroes we're going to see. We're going to see a lot of Reaper. We're going to see a lot of Orisa and Sigma. We're going to see a lot of Moira, as all those heroes have been picked. Now, what I didn't expect is on the side of KSU, we're seeing Reinhardt and Zarya. The Pharah, I understand a little bit. It seems like maybe a little bit unique on this map choice. But the Reinhardt and Zarya could be quite interesting, and I hope that